You know, so I got a song called, I don't know if you remember what's the name back in the day. It's a old hip hop record.
Yeah.
And it was called Beat by the Dope Style Taker.
Yeah.
Tell you to your face, you ain't nothing but a faker. So I took that little course and I got this song, I got like 2 or 3 songs dissing Timberland. I'm gonna play them on my documentary because I demand my respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't about no, I'm better than nobody, nigga. This is what I do.
Yeah, like Kilo said, it's about respect. That's why I'm saying, like,
and I'm gonna take
minds like us are often focused on the art. It takes a real true person that's focused on the business. You know, the when art and politics meet, that's where the bullshit be at, but that's where the money at too. You know what I'm saying? So that's also where the differences come, because somebody's got their mind focused on creating the art, and you got someone else is all about the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So those things clash very often. These stories are not, you know, they're unique, but you know.
Right. Yeah, because I ain't trying to be the greatest producer right now all the time, none of that. I just got some plans and some tricks of my own, because sometimes you could be ahead of yourself, and I really feel like I just had to wait till everybody catch up. Not no people that's in my art genre, just to the world catch up, to move fast. But technology, they look at like, you know, you can never be too old to be a rapper or artist or a producer, engineer.
There is no fucking age limit.
Ain't no age limit.
Yeah.
The age limit only come with investment, like the longevity of my investment. So like what I'm doing, like I had trapping rappers, and I'm reaching out to the young, you know, the youngsters, boom, 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 putting songs and projects together. You know, that's my new mission right now. They don't have no qualms with me when I push play on the beat. They might be like,
shit, niggas say, okay.
Sometimes I'll be moving through the beats, and then they'll be like,
hold on, go back.
Why you moving so fast through the beats? Oh, gee, I liked the past 3, 4 ones you. I was like, I ain't know. Shit, you ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
He said, nah, I'm listening. Like, no, you gotta say something. Even if I slide it over here, we'll come back. Because I'm gonna play some that might not be something you, and sometimes, like, I don't like to throw the vibe off. So really, once I know what an artist, like I have a folder where my mellow shit at.
Right.
Where certain beats, my trap shit, he hoods, trap. I'm following your ass.
I'm still horrible at categorizing.
You know what I'm saying?
My Fruity Loop folder says TF1 through TF 790 something. I'm just gonna click backwards. Nigga said, let me hear some beats, because I really don't do that. I make this shit for me and the people I fuck with. I stopped worrying about trying to get them. So I when people like, I want to hear some beats, and I'm like, all right, 798, boom, 797.
See, when I did that,
just saying I'm bad at
that was just
that part of the organization.
See, I started out like that too. I started out just like that.
It's been 20 years for me.
But when I put a title to the beat.
Yeah. See, I never did that either. I just put numbers
when
to
I started, I did the numbers. Right now I got boxes where number 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm mad at that because I'm like, damn. So sometimes I take time. It took me years to name the beats, go back and name them.
And give them names. See, I just never had the patience.
Guess what happened to me? By the time I looked up and got done numbering the motherfucker all them years, they was on some digital shit, some computer. So I'm like, really, I'm new. I'm just only so many years dealing with the laptop.
Right.
But once I was messing with the Reasons, and I was a beast on it, and then somebody stole my shit in Atlanta. So I was like, fuck. So when I got a new computer, you know, that's why I do believe in God bless you 10 times fold. And then I wind up getting the Fruity Loops, and you know, and I had I still couldn't just dump the Reasons, so I had both of them. Yeah. And then when
so you're a real producer, so you can take. I still got USB controllers, all my cords and shit.
I was looking for that. I was looking for that. Work the machine like the SB1200, but with more sampling time for once in my lifetime. Because the SP, like I could play you some beats, and other producers that work the SP and say, hold on.
How you get that?
That motherfucker got a chip in it? I just learned to do stuff. That's what Zerk was trying to say. Like right now, my mama, in a minute, I'm finna get ready to go up to New York and film some of this. Nah, we gotta go up there with the camera.
I'm just saying, you gonna just leave it sitting right there?
Nah, it's on my mama's shelf.
Oh, okay, it ain't okay.
And then I got
it's a
boxes, and inside the big box ain't nothing but shoe boxes. Then I got cases, and when you open them up, it's just all this. I got over 10,000 beats right now, and I could just turn the SB1200 on and put a disc in, and I could play some of these beats that people say, "Oh, I did that," that they got credit for. And that's why I had the masters.
Yeah. The all the way masters.
I have the all the way masters to Lyrical Drive-By, a lot of songs.
Yeah.
And the only person that I would want to share with is Al, because it's like we did this, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, and I was like, my SMK was like talking about, he was like, yeah, man, I fuck with SMK times a million, you know what I'm saying?
Did this.
I was like, he said he got some shit you probably won't remember. He's like, man, I know the fuck he do.
I do. I got a whole lot of shit.
Y'all did a lot of shit. That's crazy, man.
We did a lot of shit together. That's my brother right there.
Yeah.
Like even Skinny, we put in hella work. MC Rod, like a couple of people from the OTS side come down to the studio and used to, like Slice T.
Yeah.
Slice T used to come around.
Shout out Slice T,
That's my brother, man.
Shout out Slice T. So your Atlanta thing of dealing with the Jeezy shit, you had it just in not only had an influence in the Jeezy camp. Tell me how you got to you and Pastor Troy hook up. How did that happen?
One morning, bro, Skinny Pimp called me. He said, "Yo, you gotta come out to my crib, S." I was like, "What's up?" This is like about fucking 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Like, what the fuck y'all niggas doing?
The only time
he said,
Skinny
"Man,
got
some
me.
record company people here and they trying to sign somebody out of Memphis." And shit.
Yeah.
Evidently, like, we ain't working. It ain't something we ain't doing right over here because they ain't trying to. So I'm trying to call up every motherfucker I know. So I think there was a lot of people out there. But when I came, I rapped. Boom, boom, boom. But I threw on one of my beats and then I rapped. They said, that's what we want right there. It was Hindu Entertainment. So who was working for Hindu, like the two, the A&R guy and the lawyer, them the two that came to Memphis looking, because this guy named Rod, they promote records in Atlanta. Okay. He said, if y'all trying to stop, matter of fact, Allen Henderson had played for the Atlanta Hawks back then. Okay. He was a franchise player. He was the top player in 2002, I want to say, 2001. And so he had his own independent label in Atlanta. They was set up nice. Yeah. And they came to Memphis to get like Rod told him, go get a group out of Memphis if you want your label to blow. He was already in the whole couple of mil from trying to do his label the right way, buy houses for the artists, all of that bullshit. Yeah. So when they got me, that's how I wind up in Atlanta. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna blow y'all label up. I'm gonna make y'all the fire, not because I figured the science out. Yeah. I knew exactly how everything worked.
right.
How to go to the majors, how they gonna make them come.
Yeah.
So now, see, now I'm gonna give you this story, bro, but we gonna have to go into some real Memphis shit after this.
Okay.
Look, I wind up telling them they gave me a little change and shit, so now I'm in the studio, so I said, let me get some features, somebody to feature on this beat. Boom, so I'm out at the mall, and I run into Pastor Troy. So we chop it up. So my hotel room was next door to this nigga, right. So we wind up seeing each other again. I was like, yo, I'm finna head to the studio. And he was like, man, what's up? So I was like, yo, you need a push, bro. You ain't did nothing in a couple of years, man. Like, yo, nigga. I said, man, come over to the studio. We're gonna do a song with you. Boy, so I said, how much you gonna charge? So he was like, man, charge you like $5, cool, whatever, bro. So now I'm playing some beats. He's like, yo, won't you just help me? Like, we do this shit. Let me, I was like, all right. So I got him on some songs. And so now Allen Henderson of Hindu Entertainment, he come and he like, yo, let's not do no SMK album. Let's do a couple of other artists. I was producing them.
Right.
So now I got a hot song on the other artists from Florida. So Troy feature on that joint. So now Troy like, yo, S, you did DP? He said, man, yo, me and you need to do a project together. Right. So I was like, man, so now Allen like, I want to get in on that. So Troy like, man, y'all give me 40 G's, this is how I do it. That's how we wind up doing the Pastor Troy and the Congregation album. Boom. And now Al Capone, so now I'm getting all the features I want. So I call up E40, you know, then that's how somehow we wind up with Pimp C had just got out of jail. He came right there to the studio. Chopped it up, boom, boom. He got on the song, he seen this Jive record buddy. Jive, they never did a record together. All them niggas been on the same label, and they all from out that way. Well, Too Short from in the Bay and E40, the Bay and Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? And then, so Poor Arthur. Them was the hottest niggas on Jive record. Then when Petey Pablo came out, take your shirt off.
That was crazy.
He got out, called me. This nigga said, yo, I want to work where SMK at. So he wound up getting on a feature
Pimp C
on
as SMK.
Yeah, he came out, we chopped it up, bro. But I already met Pimp through 8 Ball and MJG. Right. When they was with Suave House. Okay. I went down there and was working with them then. And we went to some dude crib, Pimp Bun came through. Man, we chopped it up, me and Pimp. We chopped up hella game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like when I seen him again when he got out, he's like, Memphis. He's like, man, what we doing? When he heard that beat, he got on that motherfucker, and then 40 right there. I'm talking, they all was right there. That was like, right. So I'm saying that like they like my work, you know what I'm saying? But it was other people that was handling the business that made it look like they was the reason why, you know, so that's when I learned, like, boom. So now you want to hear the smack to this shit? Not only did I produce the whole album, Congregation album, okay. Troy was with Universal Records for some years, and they ain't got no money, nothing. Now, I took that record and went, now Hindu Entertainment don't have distribution and none of that. So who I call up? Selecto hit. Now they got distribution through Selecto. They really Memphis. Atlanta, now this the Memphis in that, they go to Atlanta, Memphis Connect right now. No Jeezy, we ain't never even know nothing about ever meeting no Jeezy. Right. Now, when the record come out through Selecto hit, nigga, I get a phone call. They like, yo, y'all record #1, y'all shit up there, y'all. So I call her Johnny, I'm come down there to get that check. That bitch said 66. I looked at, I said, where the scan sheet at? When I see that bitch said 66,000. 2 weeks. Where that check at? And why I'm saying that, bruh, it's like, now this like 8 in the morning, 8:30. I hear beep, 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 beep. The Hindu people that came from Atlanta to get the check. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all gotta break me off, like we popping that. Yeah. So they didn't understand, like, when you do shit like this, but what they wanted to do was be hot and then the majors come in and get them. That was the whole plan. I'm with y'all, but y'all not giving me no money for me to play the game right. Y'all not treating me right. Yeah. Y'all ain't, right now to this day, I still ain't got paid off of this shit, but I'm finna get mine. Yeah. And so, Def Jam. So I said, y'all sure y'all don't want to pay me? I'm out here, I'm just we the hottest niggas out here. Me and 1129 running through Atlanta, cause now Troy, Universal done called him, and they told Hindu and them to stop the record and gave Troy a nice check, big check. I ain't see Troy after that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see Troy after that, bro. So I was like, fuck it. Now I'm out here like a fish in the water with all this hype. We the hottest niggas. We #1 in the we 19 in the Billboard in the top 200. I'm getting the calls from the labels. They not calling Hindu. So I said, y'all sure y'all want to leave? Like, we don't owe you nothing, SMK. Like, what money we owe you? I'm like, bro, y'all. He trying to recoup money from some shit that I had nothing to do with. Because as a business, that's what they supposed to do. Right. But they should have knew, no, we cleaning everything. We gonna make a hell of money with SMK. Right. So now, Def Jam called. We done flew up to Def Jam, but the dude, Coach K, he was with me. Yeah. So I flew him with me. Boom, boom. We get up there, we in the meeting. Kevin Lyles listening to the music, Scarface sitting right there.
We talking about QC.
Coach K. Yeah. His name was Kev then. It wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't Coach K.
They didn't call him Coach K at the time.
Nah, I gave him his name, Coach K, though.
Oh, wow.
So now that's another story with that. And why cause he always in the studio yelling, yo nigga, you gotta be hyper than that. That's how he was on Jeezy. You gotta say that. I said, sit your coaching ass down. And that was Coach K. But Hindu wind up, you know what I'm saying, like acting like they didn't want to have like pay me no money. So I'm like, man, y'all not treating me right. Let me do what I do best. I'm independent. I'm out here.
Right.
So when I got up to Def Jam, we sitting there. That's when Kevin Lyles called in, Lee Alcor, man, the lawyers, everybody was like, yo, listen to this shit. I'm playing the song. See, but what it was, everybody was rapping when they'd say SMK on the beat. Everybody was saying my name, so he said the whole group name SMK. And I said, hell no. He said, about 40. He said, what about $40 million? I said, yeah, everybody can be SMK. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're going with it. You don't even know us and how we really getting down.
Right.
So Scarface was sitting there like, damn, SMK, why you ain't come to me first before we... And I was like, damn, Scarface, when we was in Atlanta, I was trying to get your attention and tell you, like, look, man, this us, bruh. But, you know, so Kevin Lyles was like, we like SMK.
Yeah.
Shit sound like Cash Money and No Limit. Boy, I said, you gonna have to give me some Cash Money, No Limit money.
Yeah.
He said, he left out, he came back in, he said, what about $40 million? I said, God damn it, let's do this.
Yeah. And
then on the technical business side, Coach K, I told Coach K, I said, you know what? Now you could call Hindu and they put $5 million in my account and they could have this $40 million deal.
Yeah.
It could be, that's what they wanted, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was still down to play fair. Bro, they told me, yeah. Well, I went to the hotel room, we busting bottles, all kind of shit, 300 in big boy hotel room. So, you know, when you bust that seal, that costs more than the room.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, we bust all that shit. I seen the phone ringing. Go answer the phone. And Kevin Lyle said, I don't know who these Hindu folks is. He said, but SMK, I'm gonna give you 48 hours to get a piece of paper, say that you had nothing to do with them so we could do this deal. I was like, fuck that 48 hours. I'm mad in the motherfucker. I'm ready to go back and kill some people now. Yeah. Like, yo, man, like, yo, why y'all gonna do me like this? Y'all should have just called a meeting with me. But they was like, you know, right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they made it all look good and sent they lawyers and stuff. So they was high power. This nigga got he worth $40 million, you know?
Yeah.
So shit, he sent the best lawyers, you know, like it was some, but they didn't know what was going on. And instead of me, then this how God worked in my behalf. When I did go get the paper that I could have took back to them, Troy, this was the same lawyer. The lawyer broke out and started laughing. He said, I'm not gonna charge you a thing. He said, cause you evidently, you gotta be the great one. He said, so you the one that all of this New York fuss was about. And I was like, what you talk about? He said, man, I wanted to do that deal. And he said, I got Troy out of his situation. He did my piece of paper, said I had nothing to do with them folks, but by now we in some months. So now me and Kev, Coach K, we still cool. Right. So he done got fired from Hindu now because now the deal didn't go through. Wow. So now me and him cool, we close, you know, that's my brother.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm gonna do what I do best, fuck it. 40 mil was like, let me know I'm in there, people acknowledge me. So I called up Southwest
Distribution?
Yes, and they offered me $250,000. So I said, okay, I could work with that. I'm still finna show my ass, cause I got some other little tricks. So he done announced the Hindu them, called them like, yeah, I'm finna work with SMK. He'll be down here in the morning. So the nigga from Hindu called himself coming up there, bruh. This nigga had a gun on him. So I'm like, what the fuck? So now keep in mind, me and Kev, Coach K together.
Yeah.
He not with them.
Yeah.
So he with me.
Yeah.
So now we get out the car to get ready to talk to the people in the Southwest early in the morning. In Gwinnett, in Atlanta, you don't play out there. Now this nigga, I see him pull up and he's like, SMK, come here, let me talk to you. Yeah. So now I forgot I done flew into Atlanta. I usually keep a gun on me.
Yeah, I'm from Rose, little Jay. Go ahead, keep going.
And so, man, this nigga here talking to me and I was like, man, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even know you, bro.
Who else?
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't even know you, bro. And I'm walking away from him.
This is Fruity Loops, y'all.
Yeah, that's Fruity Loops.
This is not what it looks like. We're chopping up cereal.
So this nigga had a gun, bro, and Coach K said, SMK, look out. I'm like, look out for what? I didn't know what he was gonna do with the gun.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, somehow this big 6 foot, 7 foot dude fell. And he grabbed my back of my pants, and I fell. And I had broke my finger like some TV shit. Boom. So now the gun that he had slid, and it was right there where I can grab it and turn around and do my business now. Like this is, so now all the people in the jobs that came out who coming to work in the world, this white folk shit, you don't do that out there. Man, this nigga got up, get my gun. So now Coach K come through, he kicked the gun.
He said, get my gun.
Yeah, so Coach K came through and kicked the gun. Yeah, boom. So now the other dude that was with us, Coach K, little partner, he done grabbed the gun. Now he going after him, man, get my gun, get my gun. So he done took the gun and threw the motherfucker on top of the roof. So I said, Coach K, I need to go to the hospital. He said, what, you shot? I said, man, I don't know. I said, man, my hand, my finger was like fucked up, bro. And so now we in the car, we got a stick, so he drive me to the hospital. So I'm like, call the news, the Allen Henderson put a hit out on me, the Atlanta Hawks basketball player, So they, sons of people, shot me, give me paper, say he ain't with us, we don't do nothing. That's okay. That's all I ever needed from y'all to tell these people that
because I lost track of who the Allen Henderson guy, the head of Hindu Entertainment. He was the football player,
the basketball player.
Okay, the basketball player. Yeah, he was the best. Wow.
And he didn't really know the bit. We really never had no relationship. Shit happened. So see, with me, what people don't know is that shit happens fast with me. Like I put in the work, and we got to make this happen. Yeah. So that's what happened with them. We never had no chance to sit down and really talk to say who I am. They just thought I was a producer, and they was gonna do the business, which I've never been that kind of person because I spent money, on my own movement and everything too. So I just was trying to help them as an independent label. Like I helped a lot of labels that's independent that got major deals, and some of them got major distribution, But I was doing the same thing for them because I knew the science. I figured it out. So they didn't know, and all we had to do was really talk because it wasn't nothing bad, but the situation was getting ugly when the guns and stuff. But that's a part of what birthed young Jeezy. Like Jeezy seen, after that, Jeezy seen us riding, like we had the Hindu truck, we still had the truck, it was Rap. So Jeezy seen us, and no, matter of fact, this situation happened with them right as soon as I met Jeezy. Then a little bit after, like a couple of days after that shit happened with them. But I was saying all that to say is that, Coach K was right there, and he helped me out a lot. And that's how he wound up introducing me to this guy named Yusuf. And Yusuf got me the big crib. He said, SMK, you gotta look the life. You can't be out here staying in these hotels and stuff. Yeah. So Yusuf got the crib right for me and everything. E40 came down, Al Capone, Bun B, everybody, come down or whatever to the crib. And that's really where all the magic started. When Jeezy seen the crib, he was like, I told him, it's rap money, bro. We got this rap. He was like, yo, I want to get in the game. I want some
rap money.
Yeah, so, and he flagged me down with a brick of money, bro. And he was talking to Coach K, because Coach K was driving the truck. I'm sitting in the back, see with the window up. He can't see through the tent. But the truck wrapped, the Hindu joint. So he's like, yo, where's some K at? Yo, I'm ready to buy some beats, man. Nobody won't give me y'all number.
A nigga flagging you down with
a brick of money
is not some normal shit. That's not normal at all.
Real
that's
nigga,
not normal. That's
that
not
was
normal.
That nigga had when I say a brick, like, man, nigga, this shit was too big down there to hold in his hand. He was like, I want to buy some beats. He's sitting in front of the studio. We were just passing by. I forget the name of the studio we was passing by.
Not too many producers in this shit can say that Jeezy flagged them down with a brick of money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he wanted to get some beats. So I was like, follow us to the crib. And when he followed us, and he seen that we was about our business, and which that was the whole setup. Coach K, he does the management, and make sure that the business and stuff get handled
Right.
You know, but I was the producer and I put the play together.
Right.
But I always put the records to play to the making it happen. But I was trying to get out of that and really have a team.
Right.
So that's what our relationship was. It was us being a team.
Right.
And, you know, I just, you know, me just being misguided on some shit because I don't like to be dealing with a lot of people that don't understand certain things. So, you know, shouts out to QC, Coach K, Quality Control.
Most definitely. You know? Shout them boys out, that whole Atlanta movement.
Gotta go through something. That's all. I was just telling that story, just let you know.
You got to. You have to, like, for the new artists that are in the game, that jump straight in on social media. The one thing that they actually are missing the best part. Like, all right, when COVID hit, everybody was locked in and everybody couldn't wait to come outside. But with this music shit, that's the part that y'all are missing, that y'all are completely alienating, is that y'all not getting outside with it. Y'all on social media with it. It's fun to walk around the mall and pass out flyers to the girls that's walking through the mall. It's fun to staple your posters up on the thing, and then you get to drive by, or you get that text message, somebody said, hey, I saw y'all shit on the pole, I saw your shit on the poster.
But you know what, that's what you just explained and said. See, that's neighborhood. Yeah. That's community. Yeah. See, now you go drive through your same neighborhood, yeah. 15, 20 years, it's a whole new other people staying in the houses. It ain't the same people not there. Yeah,
the community is different. I get that. The community's different. Yeah.
So the only way people gonna see you is on social media.
Right.
Like, it was designed, you know, we...
Not saying don't be a catalyst on social media, but they just left at the hand-to-hand thing, that actually touching your fans' hands, the people that you meet. You know,
so
that part is fun. You got to now master social media, but I figure the person that masters social media and guerrilla marketing.
So a lot of people now, like, they got talent for speaking about, like DJ Academics. This nigga I ain't never seen a turntable. I ain't seen.
He says he has video of him DJing now, because he was DJ Academics. I don't want to hear that
shit.
Look, he ain't. I don't think he's old enough to have actually had the real turntables. Now, the ones they got where you put CDs in or the flash drives, that's not the same to me.
See, nah.
Because the DJing is about that fucking groove and that needle, dog.
You gotta know music and know, you know, this nigga don't talk about nothing.
So you think it's blasphemous for him to be wore the DJ moniker?
Yeah, he
and he dropped the DJ. He just Academics now, but for him that's why I said for him to have ever wore the DJ title,
that was a trick.
And diss pioneer rappers.
That was a trick, right? Don't know DJ diss no motherfucking rappers. Let me tell you something, bro. I come from the DJ era, and in my city, in Rochester, New York, they'll say...
Shout out Rochester.
Oh, Scratch Machine? He was #1.
Ain't that where the mall, you go in the mall and there's a whole thing that's like upside down in the mall? I'm talking about, that has to be, was that Syracuse?
That's Syracuse.
Is that Syracuse?
Yeah,
okay, my bad. I used to fly into Rochester, but I'm saying
that's Syracuse.
Yeah, Syracuse. When you go in there, it's like a kiddie part of the mall, but it's upside down. It's crazy. Never saw no shit like that. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, like
this snow a lot in Rochester.
Bro.
Because in Syracuse, when you pull in, they got a sign that says Syracuse gets 120 something inches of snow every year.
Syracuse, Rochester get it. Bro, be tore up. Really, that's what made me move to Memphis. And when I went to West Palm Beach, Florida, that was my home until
a lot of niggas who grow up in colder climates. They ever touch the South? They like fuck that.
But see, I come from Gary, Indiana. Winter was just as. But it's like I grew up in the winter with the winter, coming from Gary, Michigan City, everything. I get super cold there. But in Rochester, it's like, I think what I didn't like was walking to school. See, I went to elementary school and it was right across the street from the project.
Right.
So And that's in Gary. But when we got to Rochester, the school, it wasn't far, but it was far. Like when the snow out,
yeah.
When the snow is out, if you got to walk to school, man, the project's further. So we walking the school in the snow like big monster boots. I liked it, the snow, but then it's like that shit. It's like wintertime came and like.
Kids are the biggest complainers.
As you get older, you know, you shut down.
So you would love to do that now. Like, I want to go play in the snow. But nigga, when you were a kid, you like, nigga, I don't want to do this shit.
So I'm going to track through the snow so I could go to dance practice. Track through the snow to go to DJ practice. And track through the snow to hustle.
Right.
So it was like, you know, ways to use it. Wintertime came, then when I turned 16, and I said, you know what? Wintertime gonna be something more on some.
So when you came to Memphis, now go ahead and finish your statement. You said,
wintertime just gonna be my hustling season, but I'm like, damn, you know, I used hustling to get the turntables, the records. So that was my whole thing. But once I went on tour, and it was wintertime, so we went to Florida. Now I'm in high school, I'm 16. We go down to Fort Pierce, Florida. We do a show. And
you saying this is 15, 16 years old.
And I'm in school, I'm in high school. So now, keep in mind, I'm already looking like I do my thing.
You lit
already. I got like Jam Master J and them got the cases. I got the cases. We getting all of that. So I go on tour. Some people from Rochester booking the show, and they like, yo, Scratch, we need you to open up for the concert. I'm like, I'm there. So they was taking Rochester people on tour, so some people couldn't hold out. But me, when they took me that one time, they was like, yes, this is the one. That's how I wind up meeting the people to go to West Palm Beach. So I was like, I liked the weather. And so now imagine you leaving the cold room. Now you down in the summer, you rocking. Now this Florida, this is the other part of Florida.
December out with your tank top
so
on.
I'm like, oh shit. Then now we get back to Rochester, it's snow and cold and shit. I was like,
I can't do this.
So I didn't know down south in Florida, when it's hot all the way around. It might rain on us.
It's
I'd rather deal with the rain than the snow.
That goddamn snow. You know,
so
that's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, man, how did you end up in Memphis specifically? Like, but then you telling me you're 15, 16 years old and you're touring.
Mm-hmm. So I left. So
what you like?
I left in my senior year.
Fuck school. I'm finna go on this tour
on my senior year.
And your mom and parents and all that whole they was with you with that shit. They hated that shit. They was mad at you and shit.
My mama said they called me the traveling salesman. They like this boy here. So I wound up moving to West Palm Beach, Florida. I dropped out of my senior year, and I went to West Palm Beach, Florida, and that's me and Kid Money hooked up. That's who I did the Gangsta Walk song with here.
Okay.
So Kid Money had a name with the Booty Shake. So we did a song called With Your Bad Self, Booty Shake. And then he started introducing me to other Miami artists and Dade County and Fort Lauderdale artists. So we wind up giving beats and doing stuff like that for a couple of artists. And I'm like, damn, they blowing up off of the beats we done gave them. The club, the city, the whole state love it.
With this.
Like, so I was building that name, so I'm tearing up they DJs, you know, so Kid Money, like, it's Kid Money and DJ Scratch Machine.
Yeah.
The real SMKs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it was. I was the DJ and the producer. He was the rapper. We was doing it like New York hip-hop.
Y'all damn near like Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
That was us. That was me and Kid Money. So now we was performing at this field, and Jazzy Faye and his dad, James Alexander, they was in West Palm Beach.
Shout out Jazzy and James.
Well, they was down in Miami at the thing, and so they checked us out and everything, and they brought me and Kid Money to Memphis to record an album. So now Jazzy Faye, he had a major deal with Electric Records, so they never took us out of like on the town. All we seen was the hotel and the studio.
Yeah.
And so we was here for a month. And on that last day, I decided that I didn't want to leave. So that next morning when it was time to go, I just stayed with Jazzy Faye and his dad. And once I got out and I went to the club. You know, and when I seen the Gangsta Walk, I did the Gangsta Walk song, and they accepted me.
So you know how niggas drop in the city, they land in the city, and it'd be like, yo, I just ended up staying. Your story goes like this. You got here, and you decided not to go, and the place you stayed is with Jazzy Faye and James Alexander.
in Midtown on Bellevue.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's
and
crazy.
Then James wound up kicking me out the house because I want to smoke weed. He came home. He like, yo, what's that I smell? Now y'all want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah. Go ahead, pop your
R.
shit.
Kelly.
Oh shit.
R. Kelly called.
Oh shit. Hold on, this might go viral. R. Kelly.
Look, this it right here. He called. He said, hold on, I gotta answer this.
I had you been.
Hey. Hello?
If I was there, I would've got kicked out too.
My signal fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta put that motherfucker slick right where I got mine. You see how I got mine sitting right there?
Yeah. I was talking with R. Kelly. He called. He said, yo, did you get my package? I said, what package?
Okay, R. Kelly.
He said, my son, a videotape, a VHS tape.
Whoa, this wasn't he ain't seen no sex tape, did he?
Nah, he seen no sex tape. He said,
R. Kelly, listen, this is the meme for this.
Yo, this
R. Kelly sends a package tape to SMK.
This is what opened the door for R. Kelly right here. I said, bro, I see the package, it came. He said, please look at that. I said, damn, James going out of town. This shit gonna be sitting there for the day. So I'm curious. I said, fuck it. I opened it and I put it in, so we on the phone talking. So it's him and some other niggas, they in the driveway, and he played this song, Thought You Was a Donut, some shit. So they was singing, the shit was dope. But they reminded me of a fucking Guy. So I'm like, damn, they sound like Guy.
Yeah.
Vibe. I was like, this nigga, but R. Kelly singing his ass off. So I'm like, this nigga, he don't sound like Guy because the shit he's saying about. Like, this nigga talk about laying a whole banging picture. R. Kelly them, Guy and them was like saying love.
They was gentlemen.
No, they was talking about gentlemen falling in love. R. Kelly was like, nigga, I want all these bitches, you know what I'm saying? So they was singing the song, and I said, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I said, you need to go solo. And man, that man came to Memphis. We went right there on Parkway. That nigga got up there and sung by himself. I don't see nothing wrong. We took all the bitches. Said, nigga, you gotta leave, man. You gotta go. You gotta go. This nigga took all the bitches.